Today's last sector is K1 Crew Quarters. It's Arc Singe and Overload and Barrier Champions. So for this one, I don't really run any Overload weapons. I normally just run a Barrier weapon and a Special and a Heavy. So I'm going to recommend Forbearance Arc Singe. It's going to do a fantastic job with the ad clear. Marauders are going to be pretty annoying, so it's going to do a great job with those. Gallahorn, fantastic at killing champions. Just using Gallahorn to use Gallahorn, it's great. Lucent Finisher Overload Grenades. So our only source of Overload is going to be our Void Grenades. Controversy is pretty nice. It's going to have an extra duration, so we're going to get some value out of those. I also run Ashes to Assets here in this build, mainly because anytime I get a grenade kill, it gives me super energy. Super energy is fantastic. I run double solar arc resist here. There's going to be a lot of arc damage coming, so make sure you gear up for that. And nothing too crazy. I'm just using a rapid explosive payload scout rifle. Hung Jury is fine too if you have that. I really like Night Watch. Personal preference. Alrighty. So this season, I don't recommend running any overload weapons. I'm gonna say try run overload grenades. If you really need an overload weapon, that's fine. But there's a lot of value in not having to run an overload weapon because you can run Forbearance and you can run other things. But in response, you have to be kind of patient with how you use your overload grenades, because if you just throw them out, you're not going to have them up again. And right now there's a second overload coming out of that door, so I need to quickly get a couple of kills here so I can be ready for him. He's going to do one more dash. Didn't see which way he went. I'm going to do one more. Run the rift. Chase him around a bit. Alright, perfect. He did one more dash. Nothing too crazy. Just going to finish him off. Solar Shanks, get rid of those guys, no big deal. It's gonna be two exploders here, take care of those. So that overload right there is gonna come out. I'm gonna chip away because I've had a couple runs where if I push up, this overload just sprints at you. And I mean, that's fine, I can deal with it. But right there, I didn't have my overload grenades, so I played it a little bit cautious. Nothing too crazy. Put down a rift here. I see Exploder Shanks. Try to get them with my Forbearance. That guy backed up, so an overload and a barrier champ just walked into the room. Let's do this. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna play a bit slow here because we don't have our grenade. Let that overload do his thing. I don't know what he's shooting at really, but right now we have Forbearance, so we can quickly take care of those guys. Something I've noticed is that there's two snipers back there, so I like to deal with them quickly. So this sniper's gonna be pretty annoying. I've gotten a lot of heavy drops this run without using Lucent Finisher, which is pretty nice. I hear a Marauder back there. Let get rid of him. Put down a rift. I saw a sniper here. I'm like pretty confident he's behind that little rubble, so I'm just gonna launch him. Gallahorn. Gallahorn's hilarious. Does the job perfectly. Literally could not ask for more. I'm gonna Nova this. I'm gonna shoot those Shanks back there because they're solar shields. Back up just a bit. I see that the Tracer Shank is still up, so I'm gonna Gallahorn it. I see heavy ammo over there, so I'm not too worried. I'll reload everything. I don't think I'm gonna miss the timing on this. Unless I do. Grab a finisher here as well. So one other thing that I thought running here would be Explosive Personality or Empty Vessel. Having that solar option is really nice. Lets you save a couple Galahorn shots. Flags here, no reason to rush. Really no reason to rush here. You got plenty of time. You can even reload Galahorn, that's how long Controverse lasts. And I can just finish that guy off like that. Now I have almost 75 super, so I'm gonna focus on getting grenade kills here. Try to deal with this guy. Got a fallen guy here, this big boy, he's pushing me, so I'm gonna quickly deal with him. I thought I saw another Vandal here, there he was, he went around, sneaky little bastard right there. But got super, does not matter that he's shielded by the barrier, because that's a super. And now we can just finish out the last sector. Nothing too bad, 5 minutes-ish, 5.5. And I was taking it pretty easy there. So, you know, you can optimize how you want to run it. I took it a little slow so I can, you know, show you guys how I deal with the champs, my thought process, but overall, not too bad.